We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the San Diego Padres and the Philadelphia Phillies. Could be a low-scoring affair with these two on the mound. First pitch is next. Aaron Nola is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's having a real solid season up to this point, and I know he'd like to get one more notch in his belt to get to that 200 Ks on the season. He's awfully close, so you'd have to think in the back of his mind he'd like to punch out a few here and get into that 200K club for the year.
Here's the pitch. Tommy Pham is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
The count now at 2-2. The pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Jake Cronenworth. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 10 home runs and 32 driven in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Nola is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
The 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Manny Machado is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Joyce, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. 1-0.
Nope, at the ball.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count. Ready with the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That is it. The first baseman, Eric.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. His past line against Aaron Nola, not great. He's 1 for 8. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
The set and the 1-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Blake Snell is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
At the plate, Matt Joyce. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the right fielder, Matt Joyce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. Come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately. 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The second baseman.
With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll check in here with an average of .325 and even 20 home runs to go along with 52 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Skied into straightaway right. Colway is there. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Reese.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Popped up. Nola is there. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Austin Nola. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now.
Batting 7 is the center fielder, number 10.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Jurickson Profar is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Taylor Colway. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Colway, a 25-year-old, he was a 21st round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, JT Realmuto. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Didi Gregorius. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is low, ball 1. Real Muto gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Digging in now, Brad Miller. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Nola shading to his right. 1 down.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he takes this one high, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1.
At the ball.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the runner will score from second. Throw won't get him.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
At the plate now, Roman Quinn. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He's set and the pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Hard hit to first. Hosmer has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Stepping into the box, Blake Snell, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First offering on its way.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 0-1.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Blake Snell goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball inside.
1 out, nobody on. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. Into the box now, Jake Cronenworth will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Cronenworth is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Around first, digging for 2. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The throw is wild, and he gets away. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Matt Joyce is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Fastball called for strike 2. And, that drilled him pretty good as the ball squirts off toward third. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Gene Segura standing in. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Rhys Hoskins stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch.
Down 1-1.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Now batting.
So one gone here in the Philadelphia third. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 3 and the Padres nothing. Next to the plate for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch.
Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now the pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Padres are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now.
Up next for the Padres.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Stepping up now, Austin Nola. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
1-1. High in the air out to center field. Quinn is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 10, Jurickson Profar.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Padres 1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Phillies,
Now at the plate, Brad Miller. He set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Odubel Herrera swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 0-1 on its way. Lined into right, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Roman Quinn is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. He's ready. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. A step on the bag for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
0-1.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Phillies lead this one 4-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready now, Taylor Colway. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go to start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Behind 0-2 now. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Digging in, Blake Snell looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Still 1-2. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. A bouncer to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Padres. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Here's Matt Joyce now. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
The right fielder, Matt Joyce.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Cronenworth has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit in the air to right field. Colway is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And this one misses for ball 4. So the Phillies have got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. JT Realmuto 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Inside and low, 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Matt Strahm trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Matt Strahm.
To the plate now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Ready with the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside. Count is 2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Ready with the 3-1, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Now batting, Brad Miller. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. One and 0 count. The pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Odubel Herrera to the plate now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. So far this season, Herrera is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. 1-1 the count. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Roman Quinn would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Full count to Herrera, 3-2. Strom has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
The center fielder, number 25.
At the plate, Roman Quinn. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Standing in, Jake Cronenworth. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left. Gone! It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. Number 23 for him thus far. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Hard hit ball to second. There's Segura. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
First delivery to him on the way. Eric Hosmer comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And another foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Turned on down the line.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping in, Bryce Harper is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Matt Joyce, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A little low. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, G86.
So striding forward now, Gene Segura. He flew out in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And they'll hold the lead runner at third, but the batter does end up making it to second with only one away. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. So here's the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. From the stretch.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Men on third with 2 down. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Gregorius enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. Philadelphia is on top, 8-2. Spencer Howard is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First delivery to him on the way. Austin Nola is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Jurickson Profar is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Stepping in now, Taylor Colway, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Howard stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I've played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So now to the plate, Tommy Pham. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
And Hoskins is there to make the catch. The inning is over. Padres leave a pair. Still 8-2. Number 37 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 37.
Ready for another shot now. Brad Miller. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Phillies, the left fielder, Brad Miller.
Now here it comes. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here. 0-1. The pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Solo shot to right center, and even 30 home runs on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
The batter, the shortstop, Odubel.
Standing in now, Odubel Herrera. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Here it comes. Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey, not a bad way to start the new month, D-Roll. How about after that single? That's his 3rd hit of this game.
Oh, that has to make you feel good. You see that calendar flip, and you got 3 knocks in your back pocket.
To the plate now, Roman Quinn, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Colway moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Alec Bohm will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Alec Bohm.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 15 long balls and 48 driven in. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
In now, Matt Joyce. He pulls this one into right. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Greg Stammen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Gene Segura. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now the 1-0. Bases are loaded with only one out. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. There's one on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and it's now a 9-2 ball game. Tyler Massett has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Manny Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
A ball and a strike now. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. One out, nobody on. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Fernando Tatis Jr. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Quinn is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Padres down in order. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Striding in once again, Rhys Hoskins.
For the Phillies, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well, that's out.
Stammen has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. And he misses again. 2-0. Stammen, an Ohio native. He was a 12th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has, being drafted where he was.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot, and that's home run number 48 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Up next to Philadelphia, the catcher.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. No one out with a runner at second. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Here now the 2-2. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 35 now on the season as the blowout continues.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Emilio Pagan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now batting, the left fielder.
At the plate, Brad Miller. Left center, base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Odubel Herrera is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. So Andrew McCutcheon will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Line towards center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Brendan Lau will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8.
And that misses for ball one. Comes into this one at 271. 26 home runs, 53 RBIs. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Miller rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
So now to the plate, Matt Joyce, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 8th home run on the season for him as this lead got even wider. Comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Gene Segura.
Second baseman,
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
The 2-2. Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
now batting, first baseman.
Striding into the box, Rhys Hoskins comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Still 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. The final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. We've played 8 full. Phillies on top, 16-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. This change for the Phillies. Now playing center field, number 22, Andrew.
Shane Green comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. A reminder, while we have a chance, we'll have post-game highlights from Philadelphia immediately following the conclusion of the game. Settling in now, Austin Nova. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Center fielder, number 10, Profar.
Padres down to their final out now, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
16-2 in tonight's game. Philadelphia with their 80th win to pace the division. Aaron Nola earns win number 15 on the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Blake Snell permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please